What's up, Saiyan Army? So first off, thank you for all your support on yesterday's video. I really appreciate it. Now for all you guys that want the workouts in the description, just hit that like button, feed that spirit bomb meter before you leave and enjoy the workout. Secondly, here's my warm-up. Now if you guys are good with the warm-up, workout starts at 4 minutes, so you guys can fast forward to there. For those of you guys who wanted my warm-up, a lot of you guys commented that you guys want to know how I warm up. This warm-up takes me about like around 15 to 20 minutes. Give it a try and just take things that you like from it. You know, not everyone's warm-up needs to be the same. So here you see me on the foam roller. Pretty much as soon as I get to the gym, I jump on the roller, I foam roll my back, I foam roll my lats because today is a back day, a pull workout. And then as you see now, I'm foam rolling my shoulders. I foam roll my chest, my anterior delt, my rear delt as well. And I just pretty much foam roll whatever muscles I'll be using for that day. So if it's a leg day, I'll foam roll my legs, hamstrings, quads, glutes, calves, and all of that stuff. After the foam roll, what I do is I use a peanut. And a peanut is pretty much 2 lacrosse balls that are like stuck together. And right now I'm rolling my SI joint. Now what I do is I grab each leg and I kind of just shift my weight left to right kind of thing and just wiggle the peanut around my SI joint and just loosen up everything. I notice my SI gets really tight and I can feel like shooting pains going down my leg, especially when it's tight and I shove the peanut in there. So it feels really good. Then what I do is I roll the peanut all the way up my scapula. Now for the most part, my mid back is pretty good. What is tight is my right side. The right side of my upper back is a little bit tight. So you'll notice like I hold the peanut there and I just kind of roll it around. This is something I've been working on for like about a week and it's getting a lot better. At first it was to the point where it was so sore, like I couldn't even move. So after that, I rolled my upper back. There I showed the peanut. I lacrosse ball my anterior delts. And just to loosen it up, my shoulder impingement is actually pretty much good already. And that's from a lot of foam rolling and a lot of mobility stuff, which you guys will see coming up. After that, I do my kicks. As you see, I lie on the ground. I'm not sure what the front kicks are called, but I pretty much kick over my hands, stretching out my lower back. Then I do scorpions. I lay on the ground on my stomach and do scorpions, and I kick around that way. Then we get a pre-workout together. Then we go downstairs, and here just doing band pull aparts. These feel amazing, especially after a push workout. This helps stretch out your shoulders, your chest, and it's just good mobility work. From there you see me do like around the worlds where I do one side at a time. And here just more band work. So getting the band and just doing all this rotator cuff movement, strengthening / warming up my rotator cuffs. Okay, rotator cuffs are something you guys want to make sure stay strong and stays healthy. Okay, after that we do wall slides. Wall slides look really dumb, but they feel great. From there I just do about 20 of those, and then I do 20 where I shove my arms like out to that, like a Y. After that, 20 push-ups just to warm up my elbows and everything. And then we're doing these band stretches. So for this band stretch, I do this on both sides. So I get the band and I stretch it. Any of you guys who have tight anterior delts, which is a lot of people because of all the pressing we do, this is a great band stretch. Just attach a band to the top of anything, and what I do is I'll stretch up like I'm doing an overhead press. I'll open up my chest and the anterior delt. Then I'll yank, stretch out my lats, and pretty much what I'm just doing is feeling for any tight spots. And then my last band stretch is my shoulders, and I'll just yank it across my chest, stretch out my shoulders. And that's my warm-up. Let's get into the workout. So first exercise, we got weighted pull-ups. Now here we're just using 35 pounds. This is honestly only my second time doing these weighted ring pull-ups. And the reason being is it's kind of awkward. The rings are really low at our gym, so we have to like bend our legs in order to not hit the ground. So we're just trying to figure it out. We do have to pick up a weight belt eventually, so I'm probably gonna hit up some kind of weight belt company, see if they'll send me one to use. But yeah, right now we're just squeezing it in between our knees and stuff. I'm only doing 35 pounds. Like I said, it's only my second time doing weighted. Prior to that, we were doing just a crap ton. We're doing about like 70 to 80 body weight push-ups, so like 7 sets of 10, 8 sets of 10, something like that on the rings. Now ring pull-ups, by far my favorite type of pull-up. If your gym does not have rings, I would probably recommend buying them. Like if I had to transfer to a gym that didn't have rings, I would probably just buy my own and just set it up someplace on the bar where I can do ring pull-ups, because I do really like them, and I think that the time it takes to set up and whatnot is worth it. Here you can see me messing around. So for the ring pull-ups, we did 4 sets of 10 weighted, and then we did 3 sets of 10 body weight just to get extra volume. Here I'm messing around. I want to see if I could do a 1-arm pull-up. I kind of let myself dangle. I've never done a 1-arm pull-up before, not even on a straight bar. So I want to do it with my right arm, see if I could do it. Mind you, I'm left-handed, and it wasn't too bad, to be honest. It felt pretty easy. The only thing that I had trouble with was the ring kept spinning me around, and it kept like twisting and whatnot. So from there, we went to 1-arm rows. Now, the reason why we're not doing any type of bent over row, T-bar row kind of thing is because I'm saving my lower back for legs the next day. If you do not have, if your whole back's a weak point for you, for me, I think my back definitely has like thickness. It's been worked on for years. Like before, my back used to look like total crap, but over the years of training, I got a lot of thickness going on. It's just my width that's always been a trouble spot. So if your whole back is lagging, or you're good on width and you just need to work on more back thickness, I would definitely recommend rows. Rows, yes, they do hit your entire back. You do a T-bar row, it's going to hit a lot of your lats and stuff. You do a bent over row, it's going to hit lats as well. So I would recommend starting off your workout with either a T-bar row, bent over row, pendlay row, even a machine type row if you want to save your lower back. So those 1-arm rows, I really like it because I can keep my hand at a 45-degree angle and just pull straight through my lat from there. So even on my rows, make sure you're squeezing them lats, man. Here we got my favorite isolation lat movement, single arm pull down. I have a ton of you guys are tagging me like on Instagram and commenting below that you guys started doing this exercise and you guys are really liking it. So from here, like on this exercise, I just close my eyes and I just focus on contracting every single muscle fiber in my lats. Someone commented that they're feeling it in their obliques. If you're feeling it in your obliques, chances are you're going too heavy and you're like crunching into it, like you're doing a side raise at the bottom. So as you can see, I'm like crunching into it, but not to the point where I'm like bending at my hips. So you want to just kind of crunch into it, but not bend at the hips. All right. After that, this is my lowest volume shoulder day. So 4 sets, 20 reps on the side lateral machine. Yesterday we did 2 different types of exercises. Today is 1, and just sets of 20, and just getting a nice burn, getting a nice pump. And that's how I've been adding shoulders in 4 times a week. It's just really varying the volume. Obviously, if you can't overdo it and kill it. Lots of people think I'm killing shoulders 4 times a week like crazy, and no, that's a road to, probably just a road to injury, man. Like there's no way I'm gonna be able to recover from that. But by varying the volume, it makes it a little bit easier. So 4 sets of 20 here. Another question I got was, how is it push-pull legs if I'm doing an arm day? So yeah, I've been doing push-pull legs like forever, so I keep calling it push-pull legs. So it's really like my second push workout is going to be an arms workout. And that's something I'll talk about on the arms day. For me, my strong point is my chest, and my lagging point is my width, my shoulders and lats. So for me right now, I'm just working on my shoulders because to be honest, it's a lot easier for me to work on one lagging body part than work on too many at a time. So what I'm doing for my lats instead is I'm doing 2 lat focused or width focused pull workouts. So this exercise, we're doing high rows on the machine, and this is one of my favorite machine rows just because it's at such a weird angle, and it's not an angle that you can mimic with a dumbbell, like just because of the gravity and the way the weight falls. So really like that machine. That was 4 sets of 15 reps. Again, the whole workout will be down below in the description, so feel free to follow along there. From here, we did biceps, and something I really like to do now is 5 sets of 20. We call it like hundreds. So we'll do, me and Piccolo will go bam, 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 one after the other, just sets of 20 on this thing. I think it's only at 40 pounds, but even at 40 pounds, by the time I get to a fit set, I'm like dying. I'm like, yeah, like 15, like everything just burns, and I'm doing like pause reps to finish it up. But 5 sets of 20. And arms, I generally don't care to go heavy anymore, mainly because like my biceps are working on the weighted pull-ups, my triceps are working anytime I'm doing any type of overhead press or bench press, so they're getting worked in that heavy regard, you know what I mean? So I like to just do higher pump volume, more bodybuilding type work to feel in the pump, and that's what I love to do. And that's why I do it. So here we're doing these weird rows that we made up like a month ago, and this is where you take a seated position, you set up the cables high, and you get an amazing contraction in your lats. I'm just pulling through my lats and squeezing it. Give that a try, and I'm pretty much just like sitting down on my heels. After that, hammer curls, we did 4 sets, 8 reps, and this was superset back to back. So after we did the rows, we're doing hammer curls, sets of 8, getting that long head on the bicep. Anyways, that's in the workout. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next video. Much love, strength and honor. Aloha.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000!